Good morning, my little scorpions. How are you? I'm feeling pretty good actually. So the full moon was last night, and I mean I could still kind of go out and see it right now. It's dark this morning. I filmed this pretty early actually, and then I I post them throughout the day as I do it. Sometimes it takes several hours, so I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, basically with the full moon thing though, it's like the the moon while the Earth was forming, it was a dwarf planet and it crashed into the Earth, right? And it gave the Earth a lot of the water that we now know as the oceans, right? I mean, along with like comets and things like that brought water too. Um, but the moon was a primary source of the water. And then it continued revolving around the Earth, right? It stayed within that orbit, and it had to do with its distance and the mass. Like, that's why it stayed in orbit, it stayed connected energetically. You can basically say that the moon is the Earth's like twin flame, kind of. Um, and so it throws water onto the planet basically, and then it continues revolving around, right? Controlling the tide, still having dominion over the water, kind of like still being a lord of the water, even though it's not even on this planet, right? A part of it is here, a part of the moon is here, and so when what really happens with our bodies being like 70 to 80% water is we are also controlled by the moon cycles, the lunar cycles. We feel the shifts, the differences, especially if you're a woman, your period, you can determine your period based on the lunar cycle for the month, right? You can be like, oh yeah, so if it's like waxing gibbous or whatever, then that's probably when I'm gonna start, or da da da, whatever. You can literally chart your period that way. You can chart everything through the moon. Um, that is our father. But anyway, I'm gonna shut up about the moon and kind of go on to what this new moon cycle is, or new full moon cycle is, really bringing in for you. With the chariot, I see a lot of movement, moving forward, going the distance, probably traveling, relocating, switching jobs. Who knows? Um, Four of Pentacles in reverse, kind of releasing a need for like power or control. Two of Swords in reverse, not really feeling at peace about something. Like you don't like it. Maybe that sense of power and control was taken. Maybe it's not something you released. Maybe that was taken, and you don't feel at peace about that. You ain't cool with that, right? Um, King of Cups, the King of Love over here. That's actually you in the upright because you're a water sign, right? So, and the Chariot is Cancer energy, just letting you know. So that's also another water sign. Might be prominent in your life in some way. But yeah, the energy I really see you sitting in though is this King of Cups. This King of Love. Being very emotionally mature, being able to kind of like you're very empathic. That's what I feel. Like you're very empathic. Like you can feel something out. Um oh man, what you felt you didn't like, did ya? Right? Three of Wands typically means that there's like third party situations. That's really what I really see it as. Three wands, There has to be a wielder of each wand, right? And twos are all about union. So it's like two is a party, three is a crowd, right? And we've got a crowd of wands here. Um, Five of Wands in reverse. You just didn't want to fight anymore. You didn't want to feel at odds. You didn't want to be stuck in that situation anymore. Could be like being pitted against friends or something of the sort, but it was just something that was unsettling, right? It doesn't necessarily mean it has to be a relationship thing. It could be people gossiping behind your back or starting drama. And you just didn't want conflict anymore with that Five of Wands in reverse. You're just like, fine, fuck you, bye. With the Chariot, though, I feel like you're moving away from this energy, whether it's a job or a home situation, because you don't want to feel powerless about something like that or about whatever's going on. Six of Swords, the Lord of earned success, right? You earned success. You've earned good karma here because you're not being petty and spiteful, because you stay in that King of Love energy, right? Because you stay in that higher vibrational energy, regardless of your circumstance. Yeah, so Six of Pentacles says that, like, more than just having a success or victory in this situation, this is followed up by having material success and abundance, right? Like, it's actually really beautiful. It's like getting your hustle going, really focusing on what helps you grow and build and strive and all that. So, let's clarify the Chariot. What are we moving away from? Right? That's what I want to. I'm really curious. Is this a love, a job, or whatever? The cards can tell me that much. I should know. You're moving away from the devil. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, so it still could be a boss, could be a relationship. Yeah, you're cutting that motherfucker out of your life, right? Whoever this is, it's like very narcissistic energy. It's very childish. It's very opposite of the King of Cups, I'll tell you what. Unless you're dealing with a Capricorn, I don't know. But it really feels like you're cutting somebody out who was putting you in this. Like, somebody who talked a lot of shit, somebody who was very manipulative, controlling, probably gaslighted you a bunch, probably made you feel like absolute trash, right? Made you feel powerless, right? With the Four of Pentacles in reverse. They probably did have something to do with your finances. It could have to do with, like, feeling like you guys financially depend on each other in some way or another, or whatever. But whatever the case is, you're moving away from the devil. So, Four of Pentacles in reverse, let's clarify the future energy of that. You were once feeling powerless, and as a result of letting go of the devil, let's see what happens. Okay, so what happens is the devil isn't happy, right? The devil's like, we fight, we upset about this, right? And with the Six of Cups in reverse, it's like there's a loss of pleasure here. So maybe there was some debauchery between you and this devil, where it's like, you kind of go back and forth, between this. It's like, should I stay? Should I go? Should I stay? Should I go? Should I stay? Should I go? You have 666 on the board here, bro. And the devil. You have 6 of Cups in reverse, 6 of Swords, 6 of Pentacles, and the devil. Okay, I just, are you actually worshiping the devil? I don't know. We'll find out. Not that I judge on any case. I just, I've been there, done that, and it didn't work out for me. Honestly, I lost more than I gained on it, and there's an imbalance of give and take in that situation, and it's like, what even is the point? I'm not gonna vow my soul, my servitude to something that is just going to try to fucking strip me of everything anyway. So yeah, you might be a little upset after losing the devil. You might, like, emotionally hit you. But you're not really feeling at peace, right? Coming back to that Two of Swords in reverse. Alright, so future energy of that. Will peace be restored? Knight of Wands. It's saying that you will stop communicating with this devil, right? Then we've got Three of Swords saying it might be heartbreaking, it might be hard, it might suck for a little while. But then it follows up by this Four of Swords, right? And that's the rest from the strife. This is getting your ground, getting your foundation. This is like that point of the battle where shit starts turning around and you're like feeling strong and confident again. It's all going to be restored. It's going to be met by like some resistance at first. You're going to be like, because you love them in some aspects, this is going to hurt. With that King of Cups. Prince of the Chariot of Waters, right? And with the Chariot and the Prince of the Chariot of Waters, it's like moving your love. Moving your love. Removing your love from them. And kind of redirecting it where it belongs. You know? So let's focus on this King of Cups. Ten of Swords, yeah. You're cutting somebody off. You're cutting somebody off. Something's ending and you're getting a new beginning here. The Three of Wands, the devil is very debaucherous too, so I mean, there could be a lack of faithfulness or something in the picture. I tried to fall out, but it didn't. Alright, time for a new deck. Alright, so let's clarify that Three of Wands. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, so now we get to know who this devil is. It's a broke ass. Okay, this is somebody who uses you. Right? For material gain. Somebody who feels entitled to what you have. Somebody who feels like they've got a sense of ownership over you. Because, you know, like the Queen of Pentacles in the upright is like very independent and strong. Takes care of herself monetarily as well. And this is somebody who doesn't. Right? This is somebody in the reverse. So, interesting. Alright, Five of Wands in reverse, right? This is like ending conflict. Like, you're finally like, you know what? I'm done with the fighting. I'm done with the bullshit. I'm done with feeling conflicted about this. I'm done with feeling like I have to fucking take care of your ass because you don't want to do shit for yourself. You know what? That guy tried to fall, so I'll take it. Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding? It's the devil in reverse again, bro. Okay, yeah. The reason that you're no longer fighting, no longer feeling conflicted is because you released the devil. Dude. Like, I don't know if my fucking cards just don't like the person you were with, or that's the energy. You're like, they're the devil, but like, bro, with the 666 coming up on the board and the devil in reverse twice, I'm like, bro, are you really dealing with the devil? Like, who are you dealing with? Holy fuck, dude. Yeah, this is somebody who just feels entitled to all that you have. Just bringing conflict and hostility. That's not what love is supposed to feel like. Okay? That's not what connections are supposed to feel like. If this is a friend, or if this is family, if this is a partner, that's not what it's supposed to feel like. Okay? It's not supposed to feel like you're being taken advantage of at every fucking turn. It's not supposed to be so conflicty. There has to be a level of understanding enough that there is at least resolution to any conflict that you do have, right? there's no resolution, and it just ends up being more grudges held onto for the next fight, then this is stupid, and you need to walk away. Okay, you need to be done. But that's how you know, though, that you have a really big purpose. That's how you know, is when the devil comes up like this in your readings, and it's like trying so hard to bring you down. It's trying to distract you from your purpose. It's trying to pull you out of your nature of being that King of Cups. It's trying to pull you out of your highest self. That's how you know you're meant for greater things. You're meant to grow and move forward in a whole other level. You're a divine one, right? A starseed, a light worker. That's why you get hit like this by these demonic types, right? These narcissistic ass types. That's why. The bigger your purpose, the bigger the challenge, right? Just like Hercules. He had to hold the fucking heavens up for Atlas. And Atlas tried to run away and tried to be like, here, it's your job now. You take the earth. You take the heavens. And Hercules like tricked him and gave him back the heavens. But he did build him pillars so he didn't have to carry it by himself anymore, right? But so, yeah, dude, this is like being Hercules, and the gods are asking you, show your worth, show yourself, show who you are, because that's what these tests are, to wake up who you are on the inside, so that you start diving into your highest purpose, your highest self, your highest everything. Six of Swords. Lord of earned success, right? You're going to be successful in this because you're letting go of the devil, because you're pushing forward, because you're done with the conflict, because you choose to be the king of love. Yeah, Seven of Wands. You get to choose your new direction, right? You get to choose a new path. Choose your own adventure. It's a whole new one, right? Choose it based on what you're actually passionate about. Right? Six of Pentacles. Man. Then the Empress in reverse shows up as the Six of Pentacles, right? So what happens here, because you're going to be very successful, your material wealth, your abundance, your blessings are going to start coming in, right? When you let go of this devil, this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, this false Empress, right? This feminine energy who's like, oh, I see you got money now. I see you got this now. So she's going to come waltzing in like, this is mine. I'm going to try to take it, right? And you're like, fuck no. Who the fuck are you? You fake ass Empress? Like they're posing as your divine counterpart, right? They're posing as a divine counterpart. But you can feel the difference. You can feel that this is not your divine counterpart, because it wouldn't be so fucking chaotic. You wouldn't feel used. You wouldn't feel abused in any way. You would feel good. You would feel complete. You would feel like there's a balance of give and take. And you would see that love is more about giving than it ever was about taking, and how that person just is not love, right? They're not embodying love. And you're the King of Cups. So it's like, what the fuck? Alright, future energy for my viewer. What's gonna happen with this Empress? Is he gonna let this bitch back in to take his shit? That's what I want to know. Oh, no, you're not, Earth Angel. Oh, no, you're not, because you realize who you are, right? With this Temperance card, you realize who you are. You realize who they are. You realize what you represent on a cosmological level, right? And you can't take them back. You don't want to, because an angel does not belong with a demon, right? That's a bottom line, case in point. An angel does not belong with a demon. And so, she might come back trying. She might be like, what up, though? And you're just gonna be like, fucking bye, Felicia. Like, go away. Okay. I'm very proud of you, actually. I know that's a hard decision to make because your feelings are involved in this. But I also know that this is the best thing for you. You're going to feel so abundant. You're going to feel so great. You're going to be good. You're going to be fine. You're going to be successful in this. You get to choose your new path, right? So what's some advice for Scorpio? Four of Cups in reverse. Allow the foundation of what you thought was love fall apart so that you could learn what the foundation of real love is. You know, sometimes we gotta let go of... It's like you've been using substitute sugar, right? Your whole life. Just fathom that for a second, right? And then just imagine the first time you get a taste of the glory of actual sugar, right? And you're just like, what the fuck is that? That's magic. That's drugs. What is that? You know? And you're just like reeling. You're like, fuck, you know? That's what is pretty much going to happen here with you in your situation. See, you're going to realize that this devil was always substitute sugar. And your experience with love was always substitute sugar. It was never really that sweet. It was kind of bittersweet, right? And then when you get a taste of the glory, the taste of real love, the taste of... And it all starts with real self-love, right? Real divine love. That's where it all starts. When you get a taste of that, you're just going to be like, holy fuck, this is like drugs. This is happiness. This is it. This is the real deal. This ain't no fake shit. And so that's what's gonna happen here. You're going to realize how artificial every connection you had was when you come to that divine union connection, right? When you get to see what the actual empress to your emperor, or emperor to your empress is. When you really find that out, then you're gonna be like, holy fuck. That's why everything else failed. It was all fake shit, right? Alright. So, last minute advice for my little Scorpions. Yeah, the divine has passed judgment on your situation. You see this angel blowing the fucking trumpet, and everyone under that angel is getting judged, right? That's what's happening. Well, in your case here, in the court of angelic law, the verdict is you are that temperance earth angel, right? You're choosing your higher self. Whereas this person or this energy you were entertaining was placed under a whole other kind of judgment, right? You don't blend, right? You've been manipulated. You've been deceived. You've been fucked with, but you don't blend. And divine intervention has been called into play. Divine intervention. It's like the divine will literally like throw every curveball until you fucking get it. That this is not it. And the more you entertain that energy, then, like, you know, then you get stuck with their bad karma because judgment has been called on their situation. It's like going into a burning house for no reason, right? You don't want to be caught up in that burning house, right? The Hierophant, right? It's telling you learn, study. This is a holy person, right? This is a holy leader. This is somebody who is meant to share their divine knowledge with others. This is somebody who is meant to learn so that they can share what they've learned. This is your purpose, right? You have a really you have a really high purpose here, right? And the divine knows it, and they're casting judgment. And anyone who fucked with you, anybody who fucked with an earth angel is getting their asses handed to them right now, right? The karma is going to be so fucking real. It's like, oh my gosh, if you've ever sat in your own fucking judgment, it's like you just sit there with the divine and you unload all of everything you're accountable for, everything, and you just give it all to the divine. And then you're like, you know what, here's my case and here's my future plan and where I want to go with my future self, what my, and the divine will guide you. They will help you. They got your back. I got your back. If you need anything, I'm right here. Hit me up in the comments.